Hi, this is Andrew Majors with Pop Marketing. And if you're a business owner looking to generate leads and drive more business in 2021, we here at Pop Marketing would like to guide you through some of the simpler, more basic things you can do on some of the social media platforms to generate leads. So this would be how you would create a engagement campaign for your Facebook page. So here within the Facebook Ads Manager, you see the dashboard, the campaign dashboard. So you would go to this green create. It'll load up the campaign objectives that you have to select from. And we'll be doing videos on most of these different options to kind of guide you through best practices and what you can do to utilize these tools to generate business. So as I mentioned, this video will be focusing on an engagement campaign. So you will select engagement, and then that get more page likes, event responses, post reacts, comments, or shares. So yeah, what you want to do is either promote a post that you already have on your page or write a new post that doesn't appear on the page but can be promoted as if it is a post. You can also select page likes if you want to develop a deeper presence. I usually steer businesses away from page like campaigns just because you can target people whether they like your page or not. And then the third option is event responses, which is a great way to generate foot traffic to your in-person event or a digital event if you're hosting a webinar or online tutorial or some type of training. So we will be selecting post engagement, and then here you can go name your campaign. I like to keep things very, very simple. So we go engagement, January 2021, and then I'll go ahead and just duplicate that same title in the ad set and ad. So the difference between campaign, ad set, and ad, the campaign is the overall objective that we've just chosen, which is post engagement. And then that will also include your budget optimization. The ad set is where you determine your audience, the placements on Facebook, Instagram, the different placement options that are available. That's when you select your schedule and how much you want to spend on your campaign. And then the ad is all the creative elements. Okay, so the image, the video, the headline, the copy, the URL if you're driving to a landing page, or the objective where that you want to get messages to your page. So yeah, we'll go ahead and hit continue here. So here, this is the at the campaign level, this is what you'll see. So we've already chosen the campaign name. The special ad categories will be dependent on a case-by-case basis if you need to toggle this on or off. If your ads are going to be related to credit opportunities, employment opportunities, housing opportunities, other social issues, elections, or other political events, you have to select the special ad category. But if not, if you're just promoting something that's going on at the office or something like that, you don't need to select that. Campaign details, we've chosen the auction option, which is just a way where you can maximize your budget and then get paid when people actually take the desired action by engaging with your campaign. You can choose to A/B test it if you have a couple different versions of a post that you want to see. Hey, maybe if I put a chosen budget behind one or two of these and see which one performs best. Campaign budget optimization. If you're going to be creating multiple ad sets, this would be a way where if you say, hey, I want to spend $100 a day and I want the budget to be optimized evenly across all of my ad sets. So if you have 4 ad sets and $100, each of them would get about $25 of that budget. So you can compare performance based on an even spend. So this next section will be the ad set. And again, we've already given it the name engagement January 2021. And this is a very important page where you'll select your budget. You can choose a daily budget, like, hey, I want to spend $5 a day, and after 5 days, I want to see how it does, and maybe add a little bit more fuel to the fire, and maybe up it to 10 or $15 a day. Or you can select a lifetime budget and like, hey, I want to spend $200 over the next 20 days, which does equate to, $10 a day, but it will only spend the $200 even if you do a daily spend, sometimes your daily spend will actually fluctuate, as Facebook points out right there. Actual amount spent daily may vary. So if you select 10, it might only spend 850, and then at the end you haven't spent that full 200 that you wanted. But if you select lifetime budget, that's a great way. So if we set lifetime budget at $350 or $50, we want it to run January 12th to January 22nd, which is a Friday. So that's 10 days. That's about $5 a day. And here's where you'll select your audience. So you want to, if you've already been an active advertiser on Facebook, you may have some saved audiences here. These are some audiences that Pop Marketing has driven some traffic to. And what you'll do is create a new audience. So, hey, I want to target people in a specific location. Let's say we want to target people in Asheville, North Carolina. So you see it'll drop, you have a little drop down. Hey, I want to target Asheville, North Carolina, the city, North Asheville neighborhood, downtown Asheville neighborhood, Skyland, North Carolina, a suburb of that, the place, North Carolina is. I mean, there's just, you see that there's a wide variety of what, if you type in a general location, like a wide variety of places will pop up. So let's just say we want to target Asheville, North Carolina, and then you select a radius around that. Or you can select current city only. And what you'll see is populating over here on the right-hand side is the audience definition, which will show you potential reach, estimated daily results, that kind of thing, which will kind of give you an idea on how many eyeballs or Facebook users will be seeing your ads. So right now, just choosing Asheville, the city, looks like we're going to hit about 170,000 people. Facebook thinks that's a defined audience. They expect anywhere from 51 to 146 post engagements, and to reach anywhere from 789 to 2.3 thousand people. And then, as you'll notice, as we select some of the different parameters, you can adjust the age. So say we only want to hit people in Asheville that are over the age of 30. So what you'll see is our potential reach just dropped by 50,000 people. So you can kind of see overall the number of people in a market who are on Facebook in a given age range. So by lopping off the anybody under the age of 29, it looks like we initially lost about 50,000 people. It cut the maximum reach by about 500 people, from 2.3 thousand 2,300 to about 1,800. The post engagement number dropped just a little, and that's not based on anything in terms of budget. That's just on how many people are going to see the ad, other current market data, the other targeting criteria that are currently selected. So let's say we want to go and select gender. We only want to target women in Asheville. So there we just lost another 102, or we were at 120. So we just lost about 52,000 people there by choosing just men. And then there, if you choose just men, you're at 51,000. Obviously, the larger audience would be female. So let's go ahead and just select all genders to keep that at the nice 120,000 potential reach there. And then here's where things can get really interesting with detailed targeting. So based on what your post that you're going to be promoting, what the subject matter is and your overall call to action, you can go in here and look at some of the options. So Facebook breaks it down by demographics, interests, and behaviors. So let's show you what demographics are. You can select people in a particular field of study, schools, undergrad years. So if we're targeting people in Asheville, why don't we go ahead and target North Carolina at Chapel Hill and see how many people. So there are 1,800 people in Asheville, in the city of Asheville, that have some type of affiliation with the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. So from our initial around 180,000 to 1,800, that's kind of an even percentage of that. I'll go ahead and remove that and show you some of the other options. So let's go back to demographics, financial, and then you can target people based on income. So if you have a product or a service that's a higher ticket item, you can select, hey, I only want to target the top 10 to the top 25% of zip codes. And we see that that's about 17,000 people in Asheville. other life events. You can target people who have upcoming birthdays, who've just recently started a new job, are engaged. I mean, can you imagine if you're a wedding planner and somebody's just recently gotten engaged, and you can target an ad directly to them. People who are newlyweds. Hey, if you're with a specific venue or an event, you want to target people for their honeymoon. Hey, let's target some newlywed. Or if somebody's recently moved, targeting people there. You can target people who are parents based on what their relationship status is. If they're in a relationship, married, separated, I mean, widowed. I mean, a lot of very interesting specific things. So let's go into the interest targeting. So the interesting thing about interest targeting, no pun intended, is that you can kind of select some things that you that are a little bit more subtle about your target audience. So you want people who are, for pop marketing, we want to engage with other advertising professionals. So we would select people in advertising. Or if we wanted to target people in banking or construction or engineering, healthcare, or higher ed, marketing. Marketing would be another good one for us to select. Our advertising and marketing in Nashville, well, that's 59,000 people. So that's a nice, healthy audience. So let's go ahead and run with that. People interested in advertising and marketing in Nashville, we're at about 59,000 people. And then one of the cool things you can do is exclude people or narrow your audience. So I want to narrow the audience. I only want people involved in advertising and marketing who are also parents. So let's go ahead and select, see, they break it down by ages. Let's go ahead and select all parents. So our audience just went from 59,000 to 16,000. So interested in advertising and marketing, and they're also parents. And then the cool thing is that they match the advertising and marketing interest targeting, and then they must also be parents. You can kind of play around with this, and this is a great way to really kind of to zero in on your target and segment your targets based on exactly who you want to see a particular campaign, ad, or a post. So let's see, we'll go ahead and go here. Automatic placements are recommended, but let's show you what manual placements are. So placements are where the ad's gonna appear. So Facebook, the Facebook Audience Network, Instagram, Messenger. Due to this, we don't have the Messenger set up, so that's not a selectable option. So we want this to appear on Facebook and Instagram, and then you can choose exactly where your ad appears. Hey, I want it to appear in Explore. But I don't want it to appear in Marketplace. So you deselect that. I mean, you can select other options. Again, you can see due to some of our our account settings, these options aren't available for this particular campaign. But you could decide that, hey, I only want to target people on Instagram and not on Facebook at all. Maybe you're looking at running an influencer campaign or something along those lines. So you can really play with these settings and get your post or ad in front of exactly who you want to see it. Okay, we're optimized for post engagement here. We've already gone over that. And then here is the final step, which is the ad itself. So you'll make sure that you're linked to the page that you want to market to, and that's us here at Pop Marketing. Here's your Instagram account. Hey, let's select. We want this ad to serve on our Facebook with our Facebook page linked and our Instagram page. And then the cool thing is you can either create a new ad, you can use an existing post, or you can use a mock-up that's created in the Creative Hub, which is a newer tool that Facebook has utilized to kind of, or that Facebook has created to show people and allow for a more collaborative effort. So we're going to go ahead and use an existing post. So what you'll do is, since we have our Pop Marketing Facebook page selected, we're going to go ahead and choose a post that's already been posted to our page. So this is a post for Honest Abe Roofing, one of our clients. And we're going to go ahead and it automatically pulls. You don't have to type in the headline or upload the video or the image. It's all already there. So here, we'll go ahead and add a button. And a good thing, let's have them send a message to our page. So you would hit update post, that would update that. And then you have your retargeting pixel activated. That's another business suite item that we will go over in the future. And then you just go, yeah, hey, that's the post that we want to post. Looks like we've got some good folks over here that have already liked and shared that post. And then you go ahead and hit publish. that won't apply to you. This is just us creating that. So I would like to thank you for joining me. This is Andrew Majors with Pop Marketing. And if you're a small, medium, large franchise business owner who would love to generate more results at digital marketing, contact the professionals over at Pop Marketing. We've got an incredible team of designers and videographers and digital marketing professionals who can really use these tools to generate the most for your business. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you.